I bought cheap plasma ball. Can we use this as paranormal investigation tool or device? This is how it look like, and in the bottom you can put the battery in, but it comes with the USB cable, and this is a USB part, but this one is kind of old style, I guess. I don't know what it's called, but so this one goes to here and plug it in, and hold on a second, and this is my battery bank. Don't keep it in a car in a hot weather, kind of swells up, but it still works. I don't know, so I'm gonna plug it in now, and the switch is right there. It's on, but you can't really see, so I'm gonna turn off the light. Can you see? Not yet. Okay. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see, but I'm gonna turn off the backlight too, maybe. This is it. That's how it look like in the dark. And this is kind of cool though. When you touch it, it kind of draws the light. Wow. It's kind of fascinating watching this thing in here. The light show. I almost feel like I got plasma pet. So when I'm not touching, just kind of go randomly, whatever this light is drawn into. But as soon as touch it, and you can attract this light. 1 finger, 2 finger, 3, 4, and 5. Boom, my thumb. My thumb drawing more energy. Light. It's pretty cool, huh? Okay, put the lights back on. Okay, so I'm happy I bought this one, and you know, it's kind of bright light. You can't really see, so it has to be like a dim light, but still functioning. So back to the question, can you use this toy device, what do you call this? Oh yeah, plasma ball, for the paranormal investigation? I say yes, in theory of how the ghost attracted to EMF, and also static field or static energy, or ghost produce called static energy field, EMF. Maybe ghost itself could be plasma, but we don't know for sure. That's why we need more investigations and gathering data, information, and evidence. But we go with the theory for now. Before I explain how to use this plasma ball as a paranormal investigation device, let's ask my assistant. Do you know anything about science experimental toy called plasma ball or globe? What is plasma?
Yes, Tepe. Plasma is a state of matter, just like solids, liquids, and gases. It's often called the fourth state of matter because it's less common in our everyday lives. Plasma is made up of highly energized ions and electrons, and it conducts electricity really well. It can be found naturally in places like neon lights, the sun, and the northern lights. The plasma globe is a cool science toy that uses electricity and gases to create plasma inside a glass globe.
So does it emit some kind of radiation, like EMF?
Plasma globes do emit some radiation, but it's usually not dangerous. They mostly emit low-level electromagnetic radiation, EMR, and radio frequency, RF radiation, which is similar to what you'd get from things like cell phones and Wi-Fi routers. Unless you're hugging the plasma globe all day, it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so does it interfere with some kind of electrical device?
While plasma globes produce electromagnetic radiation, they typically don't cause significant interference with other electronic devices. The EMR and RF radiation produced by these globes are usually weak and contained within the device, so they're unlikely to cause problems with other nearby electronics. However, it's always a good idea to keep an eye on things and make sure you're not noticing any strange behavior with your other gadgets when the plasma globe is on, just to be safe.
Can you guess why I bought the plasma globe for?
Let's see if I can guess. Is it because you have a fascination with science experiments and unique toys? Or maybe you like the mesmerizing visual effects created by the plasma streams inside the globe? It could also be that you're a fan of Nikola Tesla and his work with electricity and electromagnetic fields. Am I close?
No, I bought it for the paranormal investigation.
Wow, Tepe, that's super interesting. So you bought the plasma globe to use as a tool in paranormal investigations? I'm curious to hear more about how you plan to use it in your research. Is it
Okay,
related to the electromagnetic fields produced by the device, or do you believe that plasma has some kind of connection to the paranormal?
I think plasma maybe have connection with the paranormal, and also in a theory that the ghost produced the EMF and also the static field, and
It's
maybe
fascinating to think about the possible connections between plasma and the paranormal, Tepe. There are some theories that suggest that certain paranormal phenomena could be related to electromagnetic fields or energy, and since plasma is a highly conductive state of matter, it's understandable why you might be interested in exploring its potential role in paranormal investigations. Is there a specific aspect of the paranormal that you're particularly curious about, or a specific theory that you're interested in testing?
well, what do you think about? Do you think the ghost or spirits attracted to EMF and a static field, or the ghost or spirits produce or cause the static field and EMF?
That's a great question, Tepe. There's a lot of debate in the paranormal community about the relationship between electromagnetic fields, EMF, and ghosts or spirits. Some researchers believe that ghosts might emit or interact with EMF, which could explain why EMF detectors are often used in paranormal investigations. Others suggest that EMF might actually be a natural phenomenon that can produce effects that are sometimes mistaken for paranormal activity. There's no conclusive evidence to prove either theory, but it's definitely an intriguing area to explore and study.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the matter?
Okay, so what I'm gonna try to use this toy for the proximity sensor.
Oh, that's really cool, Tepe. So you're planning to use the plasma globe as a sort of makeshift proximity sensor in your paranormal investigations. It's an innovative idea, and it could be interesting to see what results you get. Do you have any specific ideas for how you'll use the globe to detect potential paranormal activity? Or are you planning to experiment and see what happens?
In a theory, when you touch the plasma globe or ball, it draws the attract. When you touch it, the light attract to your finger or the whatever touching, right?
Yes, that's exactly how plasma globes work, Tepe. The electrical charge inside the globe is attracted to conductive objects like your finger, causing the plasma to move and create those cool light patterns. In theory, if there were some kind of paranormal energy or entity present that could interact with the electrical charge in the globe, you might see similar effects. It's certainly an intriguing idea.
All right, so that was my question, but thank you, and I'll talk to you later. So I have to kind of explain to my audience, what I'm gonna use this plasma for. So, well, take care of yourself. I talk to you later. Bye.
You're very welcome, Tepe. I'm glad I could help provide some insights into the interactions between the plasma globe and LED light. It sounds like you have some interesting experiments and ideas to share with your audience, and I'm sure they'll be intrigued to hear about your findings. If you have any other questions or ideas you'd like to discuss in the future, feel free to reach out.
All right. Okay, so that was the information from AI. You guys are probably like interested in how I use the plasma ball. So I'm gonna do demonstrate. So before that, let me set this one like in the dark so you can see the plasma, light better. Bye. So I turn off the light and put a little bit of light in the back, and it's blue. I hope you don't mind. But anyway, so this is battery operated, so you don't have to plug it into the wall, anything. So that's why I got this one. And also size. Okay, let's turn it on. Yeah, here you go. So the size is, this one is 3-inch and battery operated, and also you can use the battery here, but I choose to use the battery bank because it lasts longer. So you can just kind of stare at it, and if something get close, see that? I'm not really touching it, and now I'm touching it. So when something touch, then you know that the light's gonna draw into whatever conducting, right? So you can stare at it for hours to something's gonna touch. Ooh, something in touching. So as you know, when you bring this, what do you call it, squiggly light bulb here, right? Actually, it looks kind of like that, right? And this thing lights up. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It doesn't have to touch. When you touch it, it gets brighter. See, it's not touching, but pick up the energy here, right? You get closer, it gets brighter. But it's kind of pain in the butt to carry this one. So the point is this. So when you touch here, it dims, right? Because my finger draw more attracted to my finger, so it dims. So you know right away something is okay. So I'm not touching it yet, but it gets dim, right? See that? Okay, maybe like here, maybe, I don't know, here you see it kind of dims, and actually somebody touches it, boom, completely drawn into my hand. Right, goes off. So it works in a way with this fluorescent, what do you call this, squiggly tubey thingy here, right? But I don't want to carry around this thing because it's kind of fragile, right? So I made this. I need to turn the lights on, but I'll show it to you when I'll show it to you later. So it has a kind of little wire attached to this LED. So okay, this is off. When you bring closer, and it's not even touching yet. So maybe like turn it around. So I don't know if you can see or not, but it's not touching at all. But still, light is on. So this is more, I don't know, throwing in a bag or whatever. It doesn't break. So the idea is same thing. When you bring your hand closer, I'm touching it now. It dims. I don't know if you can see on that. Okay, I'm touching, not touching. So almost like a proximity sensor without the beeping sound, just lights. It dims and I'm not touching it. Also, you can put the distance a little bit kind of far like this. Still you can see the light, right? It's not even touching. The wire is not touching that globe. So here it's more obvious. I'm not touching the globe yet, and I'm touching. So you can use this as a proximity sensor in a way. So that's why I want to share with you what it does. And also you can carry this one around and have fun with it. And you don't have to buy EMF pump, which is motor and magnets, and very, very cheap, but selling so expensive. And this one is only what, $12, right? And this LED light is I don't know, like 6413 or something. I'm gonna put it on the screen. But and also, if you're not using this for the paranormal investigation, and you can use a decoration or decor. Yep, it's fun to play around. You get the plasma pet. Whee! So I'm gonna leave the I'm gonna put the links below where you can get it out. This LED light has to be specific because the regular LED light won't light. Maybe I'm gonna turn the lights back on and I prove it to you. All right, I'll be back. So don't waste your money. So I was showing you this one. This one is this case. It's not really a case, but what is a vitamin thingy? Vitamin bottle, right? So make a hole and put this LED. It's pre-wired, right? So when you get LED, it has to be this type, and I'm gonna leave the where you can get it from Amazon. Basically, it has to be a specific one, otherwise it doesn't work. And let me show you the regular. Where's my regular LED? So regular LED. So I have the same color. Okay, I got yellow and a green. Okay, I got a green, regular one. So this wire is not touching, but still light up. I don't know if you can see or not, but yeah. So this LED here, right, is plain LED, and I don't know if you. So here. Doesn't light up. Even make a connection, it doesn't light up. It's hard to hold this one. Okay, how about that? But this light up. So let me put this one back in a baggie here. So don't get that one for this purpose. You need this type. Okay, so the blue one, this one here, it also light up. If you can see or not, see that? Yeah. See, it light up. And the green one is, I think, the brightest one. See that? Yeah, I kind of like it. I tested out all the different colors. Red one, what is that? Yellow. But green one, as you can see, kind of lights up pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna leave where you can get this specific LED so you don't get the wrong one. And also, I'm gonna leave the description in the area. I give you a link. So it's an Amazon affiliate, but so you don't get wrong one. It's pretty cheap. See that? Okay, example here. See, I'm not touching. Okay, I don't know if you can see this light. See, it kind of dims. See right here, I don't know, it's hard to kind of capture, but I'm not touching yet. But it dims. Maybe you can see kind of like this better. I don't know. Okay, so here again. So you know something is close by. And if I'm kind of staring this like this, and then all of a sudden this light's dim, yeah, I'm kind of blocking this. Oh, yeah. Another thing is this. Okay, so you set it up kind of like this wire here, right? Or maybe I just turn this one around here so you can see the wire. See, like this one. I don't know if you can see or not, but so it lights off. Lights get turned on, right? So if something goes past through here, also dim too. I don't know if you can see. Wait here, maybe like this. So wire is kind of right here, right? Now if I cut the line, so something passed through here, also lights goes off, right? Because something blocking, right? So if you have like a 4 of them like this go around, so if ghost or something, maybe bug, I don't know, go around this globe, then the light's gonna dim. So you know something is there. Okay, so that's it.